Been trying to figure out when I can find the time to do these videos to talk about manga with you guys, which is something I've really been wanting to do. And I said, hey, I got a mount on my car. Why not just talk about it while I'm driving, right? I mean, don't necessarily have to look at the camera to do this. Might give it this unique, like, chill vibe perspective. But yeah, well, let's see what's up. Let's try it out. So what's going on, everyone? We're trying out this new segment, and I didn't have a name for it, but as I was kind of just chilling today at work, I thought to myself, let's call it Let's Talk Manga. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk manga. I read a bunch of different ones. Each episode I put out will be about one specifically, most likely about the latest chapter of that manga, and yeah, we'll go from there, and then we'll chat about y'all. We'll talk about it in the comments, and yeah, we'll just chill, have a good time. Before we get into the episode, I just want you guys to keep in mind there's a lot of spoilers in here. If you're a fan of the anime and you're not reading the manga and you don't want the spoilers, don't watch this, because there's definitely going to be a lot of spoilers in here. I read the latest chapter of Dragon Ball Super. Now, with Dragon Ball Super in mind, in my personal opinion, the manga is way better than the anime. Like, the anime was obviously, every anime is going to be full of fillers as they fill in the time that the manga takes to come out. With Dragon Ball Super specifically, you guys have seen this before with Full Metal Alchemist, where the anime surpassed the manga, so they kind of wrote their own story. They kept the story in line with, I'm sure, what the writers wanted, but it wasn't the same. Perfect example from the anime is in their fight with Goku Black. He totally whoops on Vegeta in the anime. Horrible. He makes a joke out of Vegeta and his superior strength, right? In the manga, Vegeta whoops on him, and he was totally gonna kill him. Like, you could tell, Vegeta doesn't have the same mercy that Goku does, so he was totally gonna do away with Goku Black. In the latest chapter of the manga, we see Goku fighting Moro, right? It's been a fight that's been going on for a while. Moro got away. He started taking over a bunch of different planets, gaining strength as he went along, because that's what he does. He takes the energy from these planets and adds it to his own power, right? Well, Goku and Vegeta go off and do their own training. Vegeta goes to the planet Yardrat, where Goku learned how to do instant transmission, and Goku goes back and starts training with I forget his name. It's not Jake. Jaco's the galactic guy, but there was another one on the Galactic Patrol that actually ended up being one of the angels, who actually ends up being an angel in training under Whis. But he had gone on to do his own thing, and finally reveals to Goku who he is, and starts training him in the Ultra Instinct form, kind of trying to perfect it, right? Well, they sense the danger that has come to Earth. Goku comes back and starts fighting him. Well, the fight's going really well for Goku, and then of course Moro's like, well, you haven't even seen the full strength that I have. So Goku loses that fight. So very similar to the fight with Goku Black, while Vegeta's out training in the planet Yardrat, senses everything going on Earth, takes the time that Goku's using to take on Moro to finish his training. Last minute, he says, hey, how am I supposed to get back there? I can't get back there in time, right? Learns instant transmission, super baller, well enough just to get back to planet Earth in time. Everyone's like mind blown. How'd you do it? He learned instant transmission. He's like, don't worry, I won't, I'm not trying to take your moves, Goku. I'll probably never use it again. This will be the last time I use it. Starts fighting Moro and ends up using this like energy fission technique that he uses while he's fighting Moro, that he makes use of to start taking the energy out of Moro that he's gained from all these other planets, right? So he's whooping on Moro. He's taking him. The fight's going really well for Vegeta. He's continuously taking energy out, back out, back out, back out, until he reverts Moro back to his old age, which is the way we first meet him. He was basically out of energy. He had really no power left. At this point, all he had was magic. He didn't really have strength. So Vegeta takes all his energy out of him that he stole, sends the energy back to the planets that he stole it from, which was super cool. Very unlike Vegeta. You really see like how much Vegeta has grown over all this time since he came to planet Earth to take over all that time ago, right? So after he's done whooping on Moro and getting out all his energy, he basically looks over at Jacko, since he's, you know, from the Galactic Patrol, and is like, hey, are y'all trying to take this guy back to prison, or do you want me to just finish him now? Jacko's like, dude, be the executioner, like, go ahead. The only reason we didn't execute him before was because no one could, and now we have you guys, so go for it. And obviously Vegeta takes too long to do it. Moro ends up using one of his tricks to get away. Really doesn't go far, goes back to his spaceship, which was floating right above Earth, and he ends up taking the energy from some of his minions that he had up there. One of them was a source of power, like a backup that he had. So he takes their energy, eats them, and ends up getting stronger than he was when Goku and Vegeta were fighting him initially. So now we have an even stronger Moro on our hands. And we don't really see it, but he whoops Vegeta, sends him back down from the spaceship, back down to planet Earth. Vegeta crashes on the ground, and he's back to his normal Saiyan form. So, I mean, what's next, guys? Like, what do we gotta do? You know what I mean? Like, these guys have been fighting Moro for a long time now, and just when you think, I really thought this was Vegeta's time to shine. It's like, oh, Vegeta's gonna come back and he's gonna whoop on him, and sure enough, he did. But, you know, here we are now. Here we are now. What do we do now? I guess that's the question. But yeah, I guess we'll find out in the next chapter, and we'll talk about it some more. Let me know what y'all, if y'all are reading the manga, let me know what y'all think. Comment on the section below. We'll chat about it, guys. I do stream on Twitch. My current schedule is Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday around 10:30 p.m. Central. And I love to talk about all this stuff. You know, we talk about games, we talk about streamers, we talk about manga, anime, anything going on, stuff that's going on in the world right now. We talk about everything, guys. So feel free to stop on by and we'll chat on there. And yeah, hopefully this is something that I continue to do, because I've been thinking about it for a while. It's just finding the time is what was hard. So that's kind of what made me want to do it this way. And I think if this works out and I like the way the episode comes out after I finish editing it, then we'll continue doing it this way. But yeah, until next time, everyone, take it easy. Peace.